What's going on, guys? It's Duke here. Today we're going to be plastic dipping my bow ties with a thin blue line kind of design. As you can see, I've got a standard black bow tie here, and we got some stuff to make it into where it's got a thin blue line appearance on it. It should look pretty good. So let's go ahead, put our phone down here, and some stuff you're going to need for this job. You're going to need your plastic dip. For this job we're doing glossifier as well to make it appear as if it's glossy with the bow tie. You're going to need a bow tie emblem. This one's actually an old one of mine. I'm just going to use it for a demonstration model. And you're going to need some painter's tape. The job itself should take no more than probably an hour. The glossifier is the most intricate part of the whole thing. So without further ado, let's get cracking. So the first step you're going to want to take is you're going to want to tape off the chrome area of the bow tie as well as any areas you're not wanting to paint. For this bow tie here, I'm actually going to be painting the whole bow tie blue just to demonstrate how the glossifier works. But for the standard black bow ties in the truck, we're going to actually tape off this section here all the way up to about right here. Same with this section here where we have a thin blue line that can go across. So once I get this taped up, I'll be right back with you. Now we're done taping. This is what it should look like in a way. I'm a little bit of a rookie ass, I've got a little bit of crumb showing, but again, this is just a demonstration to how it should look when you're done. So the next part here of this process is you may notice I have some bugs and stuff on here. Next thing is I gotta wipe it off with a nice clean cloth. So I'll go and get a cloth and I'll show you guys it after I'm done wiping. There we go, it is now wiped off completely. So what we're going to do now is we're going to set it on our surface here, which I'm using an old box. And we're going to go ahead and shake up our can of Blaze Blue Plastidip. And we're going to get to it, so I'll be back whenever we're done shaking. Alright, now that we're done shaking, we're going to go ahead and take the cap off, so let me set this down again. And make sure you're in a well-ventilated area. I'm out here in front of my garage, so I should be good enough. We're going to take our bow tie here and center it. You're going to want to start with one light coat, so we're just going to go across it. You're going to let that sit for about 5-10 minutes. Depends on how hot it is where you're at and how dry. Here we don't have to worry about it. And this is a kind of what kind of blue it's going to be. It's a little lighter, but it should be a darker blue as we go. So we'll go ahead, fast forward 5 minutes, and we'll do a heavy coat, which will be what I assume to be the top coat, or if you want to do multiple coats, go ahead and do 3 coats, with your second one being a medium coat and your third being the heaviest. Just keep in mind, I do have this at an angle, so I might have some drip marks. I'm going to try and set it level, in fact, so I'm going to go and do that. It's a little hard to do that because the bow tie emblem itself is mounting equipment. It kind of prevents me from doing this. So some advice I would give you is if you have a box that's hollow, the back of this emblem here actually has pins and stuff. What you could probably do is like stab it through the box and go about it that way. It just might make it harder to pull it out later. So I'll be back with you guys in about 5 minutes, and we'll go ahead and put on a bigger coat, and I'll see you guys then. Alright, so it's been about 5 minutes now. So I'm going to go ahead and shake the can up again. We're going to apply another coat. This one here is going to be a little heavier, so I'm going to apply it more. Doing this coat, we're going to try and level up the color of the bow tie. I can see I got a little heavy in one area. That's fine. The beauty of plastic dip is you can always blend it. This plastic dip here, I got it from AutoZone for about $10. Really good stuff. I've used it before. Actually, if you followed me from the beginning, you'll remember on Project S10 I actually Plastidip the bow ties with some black Plastidip. This stuff here is blue, so we should be expecting some good results out of it. So now we'll wait another 5 to 10 minutes. And for the sake of this video, I am going to apply a third coat. I remember saying earlier I was going to apply for a second coat, but the third coat looks like it's going to need to be done, just so we can get into the edges here. Like I said, I didn't take this off too well, so there is going to be like some drippage and some overspray on the chrome. That's nothing to be worried about. This is the awesome stuff about this Plastidip is you can actually just peel it right off if you don't want it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kind of doctor this up, and we'll see how it goes. So I'll see you guys in the 5 minutes. Alright guys, so we got the third coat already nice and dried up. So what's left to do is use some of our glossifier here. And the way this stuff works really is you shake it and use it like Plastidip, and only use it on Plastidip parts. I don't know what happens if you don't, but use only the plastic parts. And what you're going to do is just hold it about as far away as you do the plastic can. And you're going to apply one even coat. The way this works, the more coats you add, the more glossy it gets. So that's something to keep in mind. So let's go ahead and get into this. I'm going to apply hopefully 3 coats and see how it looks. That's the first coat. Now we'll see how this turns out. And we'll go back with the second coat, and if we have to, do a third coat and just keep going. They do say to let this sit for 8 hours after use for it to sit there and set up and dry. But we'll find out just how long it really takes to dry off. So I'll see you guys in. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes now. As you can see, it's already kind of glossy looking, but I'm going to go for a more glossy appearance. So we're going to go ahead and spray another coat of this on here and see how it goes. We got this coat on. This might be the last coat I do, because it's already starting to look pretty nice. On the camera it might look spotty, but honestly in person it does look pretty decent. So once it's all done drying up, I'll let you guys take a look at it. I'll get it untaped, all that good stuff. I'll show you how it turned out. Alright, now that it's had some time to dry off, I'm going to go ahead and set the camera down. I'm going to go and start peeling this tape off, and we'll take a look at how it looks. So, as you can see here, I did accidentally take off some of the coat. That's just because I taped it improperly. I accidentally left like a little overhang right there where the chrome meets the gold, so it ended up taking some of the finish off. But this is basically our final product with painting the whole bow tie blue. I'm actually going to take this whole thing off and do it again off camera, just so I can have it set aside for demonstration for people. But hopefully this taught you some. So now that we're done with this, we're going to go ahead and move on to the actual project, so stay tuned for that. And like that, we got it all taped up. The way I did this, I actually kind of had to eyeball it, honestly. I mean, it doesn't look exactly straight, but it's actually just the angles playing with me. So without further ado, let's get spraying. Let me see if I can set up a good angle for you guys here where I won't overspray. I'll probably just have to sit there and hold the camera for you, so let's go get the paint. Let's do this. Spraying on a new car. Let's do this thing. See how a heavy coat does? Hopefully I don't pull this off whenever I go to take the tape off. See, I'm not too worried about getting this all over the paint, all over my truck, because it's a black grill. I can easily, like, all this overspray right here, I can easily just wipe that off. Man, it's gone. Which means, yeah, I'll have a lot of cleanup to do, but it's better than having to paint it, so I'll go ahead and let this sit and I'll be back with you. Okay, now that I've done the first coat, it's been about 5 minutes and it's already dried up. Let's go ahead, we're gonna do another coat. Should be the last coat. So all that's left now is let it dry and peel back, or we gotta do the glossifier. Do a couple rounds of that and let it dry and we'll be good to go. This time I'm gonna let it actually dry. I'm gonna dry for like 20 minutes or so, just so I can make sure I did it right. That's down to probably a 15-20 minute video. So you guys know we're ready to glossify. Oh, and here's how easy it is to remove this stuff. All you gotta do is lift it and peel. Just like that, and it should come off in like one or multiple small pieces, but it's real easy stuff to remove if you ever get tired of it, so keep that in mind. Alright guys, we're back. If you're wondering why it's a little darker than it was earlier, that's because I screwed up twice. So what you're looking at here is attempt number 3, and I'm actually pretty satisfied with how this one came out. The first two I was doing way too heavy. That's the fault of my end. So some note to keep in mind here when you're doing this is do light coats. You're looking at about 4 coats of blue, 1 coat of gloss. Waiting for this gloss to set, and I'm going to do a second coat of gloss because I want this to have a shine just like the black on the bow tie. And I decided just for fun, that emblem I did earlier that I showed you at the beginning of the video, it turned out bad like you remember, so I redid the whole emblem. But what I'm going to do in this one is take this insert out right here to where it just has the blue ring and see how that looks. Because I had an idea in my head, what if I did a black emblem with a blue line around? That'd be kind of cool. So I'm going to try that out. I'm going to go get some black Plastidip one of these days, and you'll be seeing it on Instagram pretty soon. Anyway, I'm going to go and let you guys go for now, and I'll be back with you once we are done with the final processing of the first emblem. Alright guys, the front emblem is done. I'll post the rear end up as soon as I finish it. And that'll be all for today's video. If this helped you out, make sure to like and subscribe and comment if it did. I'll see you guys in the next video.